Hey, it's Mindy with Astrology by Love, here for your Libra Sun, Libra Rising horoscope for the month of February. So we are starting off this horoscope on January 28th with the new moon in Aquarius, and then going until February 27th with the new moon in Pisces. So let's go ahead, jump in, and get started. So on January 28th, the new moon is at 9 degrees of Aquarius. So Libra, this is in your 5th house. This is the house of creative projects, passion projects. This is about your children. So there's going to be some kind of new start in the themes of this area of your life. And this is a positive new start. This is a lot of beautiful energies with this moon. Soft, gentle energies, but it's going to be a positive new start. Also, on January 28th, Mercury and the planet Pluto come together in the sky. So this is triggering a new start in communication. Maybe you're making a bunch of short trips for your new passion projects or trips to hang out with your kids. This may be including your sibling in communications with your kids or something like that. But this new start in communication goes right along with the new moon in your 5th house of creativity, passion projects, and kiddos. Then on February 30th, the sun, which is in your 5th house, is making a beautiful connection to Jupiter in your 9th house. So Jupiter has been traveling through your 9th house of long distance travel, long-term learning. This is the house of mastery, foreigners. This is the stuff that takes a lot of time in our life. And so Jupiter has been there blessing this area. You may have gone on some really cool trips, may have had the urge to go back to college or study deeply into a subject. That's what the 9th house has been. And so this new start in your passion projects is triggering some sort of blessing from the 9th house. This desire to travel long distances, learn long term, to be a master. And so then on February 1st, Venus conjuncts Neptune. So Libra, this is in your house of daily routines. Your house of daily routines is ruled by Pisces. So you really like a sort of come and go here and there sort of daily routine. And the past 2 years it's been frustrated because Saturn's been there lining things up. So this energy of Venus and Neptune being together in your 6th house is bringing about some enjoyment, some softness to your daily routine. So maybe this is taking care of yourself and going to the spa, listening to music as you're going throughout your day. But it makes for an enjoyable weekend. This energy, we're going to feel it on January 31st, but it comes exact on February 1st. We're still going to be feeling it a little bit come February 2nd. Then on February 3rd, Mercury in your 5th house with the kiddos and the passion projects is trining Jupiter, still in your 9th house, long-term learning, long distance travel, foreigners. And there's something that they are playing well together. So I don't know, maybe you're taking your kiddos out on an adventure just to like a new foreign restaurant. Maybe part of your passion project is getting a degree or learning some kind of long-term spiritual practice. But these energies are lining up beautifully on February 3rd. Also, on February 3rd, Mars, which has been going retrograde in your 10th house of work. So work has really felt like a burden lately, like you've been picked on. You're kind of demotivated, not wanting to do things there. Mars is squaring Chiron. So Chiron's been in your 10th house. You've really felt in recent years like your partner's maybe not been there for you, has been attacking you, hurting you. There's been moments of healing between this, but it's been a really more difficult journey with your partner here lately. And so Mars in your 10th house is squaring Chiron also on February 3rd. So something about being demotivated from work is triggering some hurts and wounds from your partner. While this beautiful communication with the guru and the children and the long distance travel is all going on. So these energies aren't really meshing well together, but they're all happening on February 3rd, coming to a head on February 3rd. We will be feeling it building up on February 2nd as well. Then on February 4th, Venus moves into the sign of Aries. So this is your 7th house, long-term relationships. Your partner's going to be looking good to you, and your partner's going to be being good to you. So they're going to want to do nice things for you, give you gifts, have fun with you. And that energy of Venus and Aries is there for the rest of the month, Libra. So definitely enjoy that. Also on February 4th, Jupiter is standing still. So it'll be going direct the next day. But if you have felt held back in this 9th house, long distance travel, like things have been a little bit more difficult, you've had to communicate everything twice, that energy's going away. You're going to be better able to communicate to people about your long-term goals, about traveling, about wanting to meet those gurus, those foreigners, and to go and do those places and things. So that's a beautiful energy, and that's on February 4th. Then on February 6th, Venus in your house of long-term partnerships is making a connection to Pluto in your 5th house. This is 5th house, once again, kiddos, creative projects. There's been a lot of attention that has gone to you there recently in the past few months because Pluto has just moved into your 5th house. So this new attention, this new passion that you have for your passion projects for your kiddos is being blessed on February 6th with this connection to Venus in your house of partnership. So I don't know if your husband gets involved with the kids or if your business partner is like, hey, take the day off, go play and work on what you're passionate about. But February 6th should be a pretty good day. Then on February 8th, Mars is trining Saturn. So Mars has once again been in your 10th house, causing you to feel demotivated, causing you to be like, just trudging through the day at work. And it is making a connection to Saturn in your 6th house. So this is some kind of routine or structure. Your daily life is normally, smooth and come here and go there, but Saturn moved in about 2 years ago. And you have really been having to stick to a routine and a schedule. And something about being demotivated at work is triggering your need to be more organized in your daily life. And so you're going to feel that energy building up on February 6th and 7th. And it's coming to a head on the 8th. Also on February 8th, we are having a Mercury Cazimi. So I'm excited about this. This is one of my favorite happenings in the sky. So when the Sun and Mercury line up, Mercury is said to be in the heart of the Sun, and that is called a Cazimi. So this is when the divine sprinkles beautiful ideas, aha moments, revelations around the planet, and we have like sudden solutions and insights into problems and ways to fix things or go about things in a better way. This energy is going to be available to us starting at about 7:10 p.m. on the West Coast, 10:10 p.m. on the East Coast. After that, it'll be building. It's going to come exact around 4 a.m. in the morning on the West Coast and 7 a.m. in the morning on the East Coast. Then the energy is going to start to dissipate around noon on the West Coast, 3 p.m. on the East Coast. During this time, try to meditate, journal, spend some time alone, pay attention to your thoughts. This is also because this energy is taking place overnight. Pay attention to your dreams. Sleep with a piece of paper and a pen by your bed because you may wake up in the middle of the night with that brilliant idea. You may dream the solution in your dreams, but that's on February 8th and February 9th. Then on February 10th, Mercury is squaring Uranus. So possibly one of the solutions that you came up with would be to let someone or something go. So Mercury's going through, once again, the house of passion projects, your kiddos, your mind have been on those kiddos, have been on having fun, being creative, these passion projects. And Uranus has been in your partner's 8th house these past several years. Uranus is the planet of chaos, destruction, and when a planet and Uranus come into a 90-degree square together, which is what's happening on the 10th, it's easy to let something go. So there's something about your partner's finances that you're wanting to let go of this passion project, put it on hold maybe just for a little bit, not worry about it anymore, but there's like a feeling of letting go and it's not in a positive way. Then that energy is brought back around on February 11th, the very next day, because the sun in your 5th house of passion projects and kiddos then squares Uranus. So something about your partner's finances is really messing with the flow of you being creative and having fun and spending time with the kiddos. Then on February 12th, there is a full moon in Leo. So this is at 24 degrees of Leo. It's happening early in the morning. Leo rules your 11th house of chosen friends. This is the people you network with. This is the people you make an effort to be around. So this house of chosen friends is coming into the highlight on that day, February 12th. We'll be feeling it on February 11th as well. So Uranus is in your partner's house of finances, and you're going to have to be making some choices that day. This is a pretty rough full moon, so you're having to decide between your friends or your kids and your creative projects, and there's needing to be some hard boundaries that day. You're going to have to be making decisions under pressure, under a little bit of chaos. It's not going to be an enjoyable full moon, but just be prepared to let something go on that day, February 11th or February 12th. Then on February 14th, Mercury moves into the sign of Pisces. So this is your house of daily routines, your house of health. Your mind is going to be on getting things done, on health routines. You may be questioning if you're meditating enough. Mercury in Pisces in your 6th house is a beautiful time to start a meditation routine. And that's something you would really benefit from, Libra. Then on February 18th, the sun moves into Pisces. So this part of your life is really being highlighted right now by the universe, the daily routines, the health routines, how you're taking care of yourself. So this is really something to pay attention to right now. The sun's going to be in Pisces, of course, the rest of the month. Then on February 21st and 22nd, we're going to start feeling the energy build towards Mars stationing to go direct. So Mars is going to station and go direct on February 23rd. Mars, once again, has been in your house of work and career, and you have just felt, ugh. So Libra, you're going to be tired on that day. You're not going to want to be doing work. Fortunately, it's a Sunday. A lot of people don't work on Sunday anyways. As Mars starts moving forward on Monday the 24th, you're going to have a renewed interest in work. All of a sudden, you're going to remember, yeah, I do like this job. Yeah, I am passionate about this. And the rest of the week, work-wise, is going to get a lot better as Mars gains speed and continues to move forward. Also, on February 23rd, Mercury in your house of daily routines is trining Mars. So it's going to be a lot easier to speak your mind at work and to be a little bit aggressive. Just a caution there. You may say things that you may want to take back a few days later. So just try to keep that in mind. Once again, that's on a Sunday, so a lot of people aren't at work, but that is something to be aware of. Then on February 25th, Mercury conjuncts Saturn in your 6th house. So when Mercury conjuncts Saturn, a lot of times this is a good energy to have a verbal agreement, some kind of contractual agreement. Maybe you'll sign up for a new credit card as you're out shopping that day or something. But something around those themes. It's just good energy for that to happen that day. Then on February 27th, Mercury sextiles Uranus, so you may get some kind of message about your partner's finances that's surprising, probably positive. And then also on February 27th, we've got the new moon in Pisces, your 6th house, daily routines and health. And we will talk about that in the next horoscope video. So I appreciate you hanging out with me today, Libra. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon.